Welcome aboard for Malindi K Expeditions. In this episode we haul out to complete some below the waterline welding jobs that have been holding up the internal fit out. Des and Bronnie currently spend 3 days a week living and working in beautiful Noosa on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. The rest of the week is spent living aboard the Malindi K and continuing her renovations and juggling other work commitments in Hervey Bay.
Des has this groovy bike. Thinks he's riding a dragster or something with a blowhorn. Beautiful day on the Noosa River. Just out for a bike ride, some brekkie, and then heading back up to Hervey Bay. We have a little visitor. Decided to have some fish and chips on the river today and watch the sunset at Noosa. Just beautiful. Des is in his work clothes, having a Sapporo, some nice fish from the fish and chip shop, and this gorgeous little bird has just arrived. I'm not quite sure what he is, but it's the funniest looking little thing I've ever seen. Do you know what he is? He looks like a penguin cross something or other. Have you ever seen a bird like that before?
No.
Noosa River. Always beautiful. Sun is starting to set on the Noosa River. Absolutely beautiful. The gondola is out for a romantic evening ride. We've just finished fish and chips and just sitting here relaxing, enjoying the scenery, the boats. Can't wait to get away ourselves.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way.
As with every inch of Malindi K, the Wheelhouse was completely stripped back to bare steel, sandblasted, primed and then painted. Then began the massive task of building everything by hand to suit the requirements of an ocean-going world cruiser, and also to meet Battledick's high expectations as a commercial skipper with regards to safety, navigation, other operational systems, and of course comfort.
Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a whirl.
I know, so we've been lining the walls in the Wheelhouse here. It's coming together. Bloody beautiful, eh? So it was like a lammy panel sort of stuff, isn't it, Des? What do they call it? Wet wall. Wet wall.
Wet wall.
What's the matter, mate? What's the problem here?
Got to cut the And it's glued.
We got an issue.
Don't tell the girls.
Nah.
What's going on?
Alrighty, we've had a big day renovating on Malindi K. So this is the wheelhouse. We've been lining all these wall panels. That was done yesterday, a little nib wall to run through all water and power and that sort of thing. Put in some power points. That's a service duct there. Air conditioning to go there. A big lounge, the bench seat and all that shit there. And all these windows have got to get trimmed yet, but it's looking pretty good. And around these wheelhouse forward looking windows, there's all going to be like a timber trim done. Should look pretty schmick.
Savannah.
We hauled out Malindi K over a weekend at Murphy Ship Lifts in Hervey Bay with their 300-tonne, 12-metre beam travel lift. Malindi K comes in at approximately 85 tonne, 65 feet or 20 metres in length, a 5-metre beam and 2-metre draft. You will notice in the footage the large stabilising fins on each side, a bulbous bow and other interesting below the waterline features for all our boaties out there.
For the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a whirl. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a whirl. Savannah.
What's happened, mate?
It's a lot of work, mate.
On top?
But generally, for 3 years, it's in good nick.
Yeah.
We'll have to get a bit of paint on somewhere around. These old bastards out of the retirement home. Working. Good for nothing. You get the young chicks into it. Oi. You haven't been to the gym well, mate. Those muscles are looking tiny.
Alright. We've got C seniors working hard here. This is Des Senior, a legend trawler fisherman in the Moreton Bay region. Still going hard. While the boat was out of the water for the welding to be completed, we took the opportunity to clean up the hull and use up some old anti-foul paint, but are planning a complete below the waterline job early next year. This section Dan is cutting out was an old through-hull transducer tube that needed removing so the internal ply flooring could be laid. The cut-out holes obviously had to be patched, watertight inside and outside the hull. We also had a few other rust repaired areas that were a bit thin, so decided to complete some pad welding on these sections.
Alrighty, there's some action here. Battledick's going hard on the welder. Doing a bit of a pad inside there. She's smoking.
Can't be seen being a torch holder. I gotta man up and get amongst it. No.
Yeah, you start vacuuming.
Job to do and that, all right. I'm multitasking, I'm filming as well.
Needle going up. Needle going right up. Go, Battledick. That's pretty good, yeah.
Keep wiggling. Keep wiggling.
What's he doing to a finger? He's greased it.
Well, you gotta have a greased up finger when you come out of the holes.
On here, all we've got is basically this bench space, because this will be sink and this will be drainer.
Oh yes, top,
Yeah.
yep.
And then cooktop. So, or there'll be this little bit of bench space. So you'd be standing here trying to cut up things and
Yeah.
and you could have your appliances there. But we thought fridge here.
Yep.
So up here would be the microwave
Everyone's tight.
going back into the stairs.
Yep, into that top.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then from the microwave to the bench top height is just an alcove cupboard
Yep.
for the appliances. So we can put the coffee machine, the toaster and all that in there. And you know how they have those little pull down roller blinds?
So do you have it all?
Denim jeans, broken dreams in my pocket. Golden thing round my neck like a locket. Carve your name in my mind, 'cause you caught it. You caught it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light at the young, so I could show you. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show you. You're golden. Yeah, you're golden. You're golden. Yeah, you're golden. Golden. Yeah.
With the below the waterline welding jobs completed so we can continue with the internal fit out, it was time to go back into the water. We are booked in for a major haul out early next year to complete the exterior and below waterline painting and other endless lists of projects.
Alright, Battledick, what do you reckon, mate? How'd that go?
A lot of work ahead now, mate.
Yeah.
When we meet, hold my hand in the darkness. Summer heat, bodies laid on the carpet. Eye to eye, glistening. No, I saw it. I saw it. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you know it. Me under the street light at the end, so I could show you. You're golden, golden. Honestly, you're glowing. Me under the mezzanine, just so that I could show you. You're golden. Hey, you're golden. You're golden. You're golden. Golden. You're golden. Yeah, you're golden. You know it.
Tune in to our next episode as we crack on with the internal fit out and continue the restoration.
Hope you have enjoyed this episode. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to share in our upcoming adventures. Follow us on Instagram, drop us a comment or share with your mates. It's a free way to support Malindi K expeditions.
You're golden.